Hey there, Saguto golfers. Tom Saguto here, and today I'm delving deep into the spine angle lie. And this is something that we've been taught for years. Many of us have believed, myself included, that we must maintain our spine angle in the golf swing to hit the ball well. And what you're going to see today is how thinking about spine angle hurts your golf swing, robs you of distance, and prevents you from enjoying great ball striking. But I'm going to suggest something even better, a way to help you hit the ball more solid, and it comes down to your understanding of what spine angle is. The way most of us learn the golf swing is when we hit the ball, we're often taught to keep our head down and keep our spine angle. The spine angle is the angle of our spine, go figure, at address as it's tilted down toward the ground. And if you look at all great ball strikers, they all appear to maintain this spine angle to the top of the backswing, into impact and beyond, leading to a very crisp strike. So you'd think it's spine angle that they're maintaining, but this is the lie. No great ball striker maintains their spine angle. Think about it this way. My spine angle is set here, and my spine is fixed, bending forward at one position. That's my solitary spine angle. If I was to keep this single spine angle in my swing, it would look something like this. That's me keeping my spine locked into one angle, into one fixed position. Now, you might be thinking, Tom, that's not a full backswing like I see you make, but you appear to be keeping your spine angle throughout the swing. Well, I'm not actually trying to keep my spine angle. I'm doing something different, which I'm going to cover in a little bit. But the fault of spine angle thinking is that it gets you in a restrictive golf swing mode. What's that? An RGM? Yes, restrictive golf swing mode. That swing I'm taking for you right here is nowhere near the full backswing you see me make in every episode, where I get full backswing, full shoulder turn, full hip turn, entire body engaged. However, keeping my spine angle, it's a shadow of that former great backswing. There's almost no shoulder turn, no hip turn, my body is disengaged. That means keeping our spine angle is contrary to engaging the body. So we have to think about the golf swing a little differently. Every great golfer has a relationship with the ball throughout the swing, and that's what I want you to think about. Because if you think spine angle, you will stop turning almost immediately. Let's make the coffee a little stronger. In order for you to get a full turn, you must continuously change the angle of your spine throughout your swing. Your body is not a fixed point, but rather one dynamic movement. So watch this. As I take the club back, my body is going to do three separate things. The three core movements of the golf swing you must learn to master to get a full backswing with full turn, tons of power at any age. The first one is turn, and we're all familiar with turn. That's often referred to as shoulder turn, the top half of my body. Then we have another really important component, and this is tilt. This is my spine tilting toward the target. Every great player is doing this with the turn. That is not keeping your spine angle. Feel the difference here. If I just tilt and I add turn, whoa, entirely different body position than holding a solitary spine angle. No, my spine is changing, and you can see it like this. As I swing back, watch the spine. Tilting, 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 tilting. By the time I get to the top, I'm in a full tilt, a full side tilt. I have no longer maintained this stationary, fixed spine because I couldn't turn. Watch what happens when I add some tilt though to this. Whoa! So here's maintaining spine angle. Here's adding the tilt and the turn. So something must happen for you to get to the next step in your golf swing, to get to the final frontier of great ball striking. That step is eliminating the idea of keeping spine angle and changing that into thinking about relationship with the ball. A simple little drill for you to get this going. Then I'm going to give you a great feel to strike the ball well as well. The ball well as well. That's good use of grammar. But if I just gave you, extend your two hands and arms off the body. If I just had you stand down towards the ball like you're holding a range basket. Maybe you got a range basket. Oh, there is a range basket. We're at a driving range. Oh. Okay, we got this range basket. I want you to think about it like it is a heavy sack of flour. And when you have a heavy sack of flour, you gotta hoist it up in the air and throw it back down range. We're gonna chuck the sack of flour. That's right, I didn't tell you about that piece. When I heave this sack of flour, I have to change how my spine works. Anybody before golf would have known this. Before golf existed, you had people heaving heavy objects and then swinging scythes in fields. They wouldn't just keep their spine angle fixed doing these things. They were learning the art of golf swing before golf existed. They would take their heavy objects and have to use the whole body in a tilt turn motion, not a fixed motion. So I'm hoisting this sandbag up, flour bag, and then swinging it through. This whole experience gets your body working together with a relationship to the ball. If we envision this with golf now, my relationship is my spine tilt to the ground, but I'm by no means maintaining spine angle. So you're keeping your body's relationship maintained, but my spine is in an entirely different position than from where it started. Is that making sense? Is this getting some of those long-held, limited golf swing beliefs in your mind? We're just getting those out of your mind. We're getting into a new world where you're saying, wow, you know, I can really feel my body working for once. I used to be so restricted. I'm free now. That freedom can be applied to the golf club, or should be applied. So, same thing with the club. We just transfer this into a feeling that I love to use. Arnold Palmer liked using this one. And you see all great golfers doing this. We maintain a relationship to the ball in the swing by thinking front shoulder at the ball. Point the shoulder at the ball. So in this case, I'm going to think, get that shoulder down to touch the ball. Feeling this, and as I'm doing that, I'm turning my shoulders. So you've got the combining of turning and tilting. So we're tilting and turning, turning and tilting. I prefer to think about it as tilting and turning. And that comprises about 95+% of your golf swing movement right there. So let's get over the ball and hit one. Point the shoulder at the ball, and one bonus thought, make sure your shoulder, as you point at the ball, it's under your chin. You'll find your entire body just gets unlocked that way. You know, I love giving you guys a little something in each episode to make yourself better. You know that it's not just about the concept itself, it's about how do you play the best golf of your life. The concept is shoulder at the ball with that turn. First shot of the day, I'm kind of nervous. All right, let's send it. It's not too bad. I struck it somewhat clean. My little swing flaw came in. My steep top of backswing. Unrelated. Let's do this again. Let's get rid of my swing flaw. I'm keeping my tilt though. Tilt was good. That's why I took a divot. All right. Oh yeah, that was so much better. Fuzzy little dead ball, but great strike. Spine angle kills your swing. Relationship to the ball opens up great ball striking. So let's think about our golf swing a little differently today. Go out there, rifle shots. Don't just stand there with your static spine angle. You gotta get out there and hoist those flour bags, chuck them down range, take that scythe and rip it. We're not playing a game where we gotta be cooped up. Golf's a contact sport, contact with the ball.